पॉलिसी बाजार पर 1 करोड़ रुपए का टर्म लाइफ इंश्योरेंस केवल 450 रुपए महीने से शुरू। Wow.
The top story that we are bringing to you, the massive unruly scenes that played out today at the Civic Centre. A massive clash between the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP today. It almost meant that the mayor election could not, the elections for the post of mayor could not continue. In fact, the councillors, the newly elected councillors were seen jostling each other, pushing each other, falling on the ground. This was the first meeting of the newly elected civic body, mind you, and the slogans which were being shouted were against Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Delhi's Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. The Municipal Corporation of Delhi meeting had to be abruptly stopped and the election was put off until further notice. Aam Aadmi Party and BJP workers were seen hitting, pushing each other, as you can see in these visuals. Absolute chaos and havoc inside the centre. In fact, you can see them hurling chairs and tables at each other, climbing up on desks inside the MCD Civic Centre during the meeting at Delhi's second biggest decision-making body. Well, the protests erupted over Satya Sharma, the temporary speaker appointed by Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena, swearing in the nominated members or aldermen of the House. As Mr. Sharma invited an alderman to take oath, Aam Aadmi Party's MLAs and councillors rushed to the centre of the House shouting protests. Aam Aadmi Party members said elected councillors should have been sworn in before the nominated members.
Even though the House has been adjourned till further notice, protests outside the Civic Centre continue. Here, of course, you can see councillors of the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party continue to protest, and of course they are saying that the Aam Aadmi Party councillors saying that the BJP and the Lieutenant Governor is trying to influence the working of the MCD, of course saying that the aldermen were appointed without the consent and consultation with the Delhi government. The BJP councillors meanwhile also protesting. They are saying that the Aam Aadmi Party is not respecting the office of the presiding officer. So here you can see slogan hearing continues. Of course we saw inside the house as well, the councillors had held up placards, in fact also chairs and tables, and there was a physical altercation between the councillors of the two parties. Now remember, in response to the Aam Aadmi Party's allegation that the presiding officer was in fact appointed without consultation with the Delhi government, the BJP has said that as per the amendments made to the DMC Act, the municipality directly reports to the Lieutenant Governor and does not need the consent of the Delhi government in terms of appointment of the alderman or the presiding officer. Remember, the Aam Aadmi Party had said that the senior most member of the municipality should be made the pro tem speaker, the temporary speaker, the presiding officer. Meanwhile, Satya Sharma, a BJP councillor, was appointed as the presiding officer. So of course, what happened today in the Delhi MCD house is going to have major political repercussions in the politics of the national capital in the coming days as well.
इंदर कौर जी के ऊपर में 5 पुरुष निगम पार्षद आम आदमी पार्टी के उनके साथ धक्का मुक्की करने लग गए, उनके बाल खींचने लग गए और उनके हाथ में क्या कोई ऐसी धारदार चीज थी जिससे उन्होंने इनके हाथ पर मारा, इनके हाथ पर कट लगा, काफी खून निकला। इनको बचाने के लिए जब श्रीमती अनीता जी वहां पर पहुंची तो इनका भी हाथ कटा। वो वीडियो में दिखाई देगा कि पुरुष निगम पार्षद आम आदमी पार्टी के लिए बीजेपी की महिला निगम पार्षदों को गालियां दे रहे हैं, इनके बाल खींच रहे हैं, इनको हाथ पर चोट मार रहे हैं और इनका यह कहना है कि उसमें पार्षद शराब पिए हुए भी थे। आज जब दिल्ली की जनता नया मेयर का इंतजार कर रही थी, तब उसने क्या देखा कि जिस पार्टी को बहुमत मिली वो आज वहां पर गुंडागर्दी कर रही है। अगर वो थोड़ी बहुत सीटें ज्यादा ले गए, इसका मतलब है कि वो वहां पर गुंडागर्दी करेंगे।
नवनिर्वाचित दिल्ली नगर निगम की पहली बैठक में आज क्या हुआ और किस स्तर पे हुआ, उसकी बानगी है ये तस्वीर। ये आम आदमी पार्टी के जनकपुरी के पार्षद हैं प्रवीण कुमार। ये देखिए कुर्ता इनका फटा हुआ है और हाथ में जो है ये चोट भी लग गई है। थोड़ा बताइए, मतलब हालत तो काफी खराब लग रहे थे सदन के अंदर, क्या हुआ है?
आज हम लोग, मैं दूसरी बार जनकपुरी से निगम पार्षद बन के आया हूँ। आम आदमी पार्टी की सिंबल है। 5 साल पुराना मुझे अनुभव है इसी सदन के अंदर। मैं काउंसलर रहा हूँ, नेता विपक्ष भी रहा हूँ मैं, तो मुझे बहुत सारे कानून पता है कि सदन के अंदर किस तरीके से सदन चलता है, सब चीज़ों का। तो आज हम लोग सदन में शपथ लेने के लिए जा रहे थे, तो उस समय पर बीजेपी के जो एल्डरमैन इन्होंने बनाए, जो गुंडे इन्होंने भेजे हैं, वो जबरन तरीके से उनको वोटिंग राइट देना चाहते हैं मेयर डिप्टी मेयर के लिए, जबकि हाउस के अंदर ये कानून है कि जो भी एल्डरमैन है उनको वोटिंग राइट नहीं है। हाउस के अंदर ना तो वो मेयर को वोट दे सकते, ना वो डिप्टी मेयर को दे सकते, ना ही वो स्टैंडिंग के मेंबर को दे सकते।
तो वोटिंग राइट तो उनका है ही नहीं।
दिला रहे, जबरदस्ती उनसे वोट दिलवाना चाहते हैं, इसलिए उनको पहले वोट दिलवा रहे थे वो।
अच्छा।
और उसी बात को हमने जब वहां पे रखा कि भाई मेयर और डिप्टी मेयर के लिए वोटिंग नहीं है, राइट नहीं है इनको, तो उन्होंने सभी लोगों ने मिलकर मेरे साथ हाथापाई की और जो मोमेंटो से शपथ लेते हैं उस मोमेंटो से मेरे को मारा, सर पे मारे थे, कांच मेरे हाथ में घुस गया, मैंने हाथ ऐसे किया और सारे पार्षद और सांसद मिलके, इलेक्टेड पार्षद जो वहां थे बीजेपी के, नॉमिनेटेड जो थे और सांसद, शर्म आनी चाहिए ऐसे सांसदों को, वो इतनी बड़ी पोस्ट के ऊपर है, उनको समझाना चाहिए थे अपने पार्षदों को। उनके पार्षद मुझे मार रहे हैं, मेरे कपड़े फाड़ रहे हैं और वो सांसद वहां पर देख के तमाशा देख रहे हैं, वहां पर शर्म आनी चाहिए ऐसे लोगों को।
And we are being joined by guests right now to just listen in about what the political parties have to say about the chaos and ruckus really that happened. We have Reena Gupta, who's the spokesperson for Aam Aadmi Party, Neeraj Mishra, who is the spokesperson for Congress, as well as Alok Vats, who's the leader for BJP. Thank you very much for joining us. Firstly, before even I ask you any specific questions, ladies and gentlemen, can I just ask you one question? Is it shameful? What you're witnessing, the visuals that you've seen today, is it shameful? Do you agree?
Yes, according to me, it is very shameful. Highly plunderous. In no way setting an example for others to see. Highly, highly shameful. Whosoever has done it.
What about the Aam Aadmi Party and Congress?
Of course, it's very shameful, but what else can we expect from Bharatiya Gunda Party? Bharatiya Janata Party is used to these tactics. When the people of Delhi have given a very clear mandate in favor of Aam Aadmi Party, Bharatiya Janata Party should gracefully accept their defeat. And this is how democracy works. Sometimes you lose elections, sometimes you win elections, but that doesn't mean that you resort to violence, you resort to illegal, unconstitutional means. But we have seen that in the last 7-8 years, this is what the Bharatiya Janata Party represents, is synonymous with. Whether it's Madhya Pradesh, it's Karnataka, they're always trying to form the government by hook or by crook, whether they have the mandate of the people or not. And this is what we saw today in Delhi, in the Delhi MCD mayor election, that they tried to get the nominated councillors to vote. And then when we tried to oppose them, that this is not allowed, they resorted to violence. Some of our councillors have been injured today. Their clothes were torn. So this is highly shameful. That
Let me just get in the BJP's representative here. But before that, very quick word from Mr. Neeraj Mishra. Your opening comment.
Yeah. So as a citizen of Delhi, I'm totally ashamed in which manner these elected so-called councillors have demonstrated what the people of Delhi gave mandate for. This anarchy does not hold any place in any democracy. And as a citizen, I'm very shameful that these people have been elected to a sacred house.
Right, Mr. Alok Vats, you heard what both of them have said. You've heard what Ms. Reena has also said. How would you react to the very strong allegations from Reena that it's just the BJP's hunger to form government, as it were, or to be in the ruling, as it were?
Look, let me tell you one thing, that what has happened the ruckus that has taken place inside, it's a matter of investigation. But I have been told, I'm not very sure about it, that some of the AAP Parshads, they were drunk and they assaulted 2 women councillors belonging to the BJP. So, all this is a matter of investigation. And once the
You can't be not sure when you're raising something as serious as that, Mr. Alok Vats.
Well, I've been told, I've not seen it with my own eyes, that is why I'm saying. But yes, what I've been told, it stands correct, that some of them were drunk and they attacked 2 women councillors.
Ms. Reena?
So,
it is highly shameful that Mr. Alok Vats would come and lie on national TV. It is not Aam Aadmi Party. It is Bharatiya Janata Party that is always, attacking women, whether it's the Kanjhawala case in Delhi or it is the Senegal case or the Kathua. Now there are several cases. It is only Bharatiya Janata Party leaders that resort to violence against women. And today it was very clear. See, let's look at the chronology of the Delhi MCD elections. It was very clear that after 15 years of misrule, misgovernance and corruption, the people of Delhi were tired with Bharatiya Janata Party. It was very clear that they were going to be thrown out in the MCD elections. So first they tried to postpone the elections for 9 months. Then they tried to, do the delimitation in such a way that would help the Bharatiya Janata Party. In spite of all of this, we got a clear mandate. The Aam Aadmi Party got a clear mandate. Then yesterday, their Lieutenant Governor, which is a constitutional body, but the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi is always at the beck and call of Bharatiya Janata Party. They nominated 10 councillors only from 3 zones. 3 zones where Bharatiya Janata Party is weak. This has never happened in the history of Delhi MCD that you have aldermen nominated councillors only from 3 zones. Point number 1. Point number 2. In the history of MCD, it is always the senior most councillor that becomes the presiding officer. That did not happen today. They got one of their Parshads to become the presiding officer, which was illegal and unconstitutional, because all along they wanted the nominated councillors to also vote in the mayor elections. We will not allow this, sir. I'm very sorry to say, we are not Congress. We will not take this lying down from you.
Mr. Alok Vats, the Aam Aadmi Party has been raising some very strong allegations from the beginning. In fact, right from when the elections... Ms. Reena, let me just get in.
Yeah, just one last thing, then you can take his comments. One last thing. They also entered into a quid pro quo with Congress. Congress councillors staged a walkout. The walkout by Congress councillors further helped the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Right.
So we have seen
we'll
that
get Congress on that and the BJP
may I
on that.
comment on
But
this?
I will get you.
Congress is always helping the
Mr.
Bharatiya
Alok
Janata
Vats,
Party.
now the allegations against BJP that Aam Aadmi Party has been raising again and again. One is the way the aldermen were chosen. Secondly, about the presiding officer and the manner in which the presiding officer was selected, not being the senior most member. And thirdly, it all started with BJP first saying that they will not be in the foray after the election results, and then twists and turns to what they claimed.
Let me tell you, Sneha, that learned V.K. Saxena, who is the Lieutenant Governor, he must be knowing the rules and regulations. And there is a court of law also here. Suppose he has done something out of the law. Let them take this to the court and everything will be clear whether he was doing the right thing or the wrong thing. But the way they attacked people, they attacked the 2 women Parshad, and then some of them were drunk. Okay, they were in majority. And now they are leveling allegations at Congress. What has Congress to do with BJP? Tooth and nail, we are fighting all over India with each other. How they are comparing it that we are the same. That elder man can vote or not vote. That has to be, it has to go by the law. Nobody
but
can,
allegations that it's not something that has ever happened before. They don't have writing votes to right to vote, and they were being made to vote.
Sneha, they were just called to take oath.
So why were you getting them to take oath before the elected councillors? That has never happened in the history
What
of
is the
MCD.
harm? What is the
Because
harm?
you were trying to get them to vote. That is the reason. That
No.
was your plan all along.
This is your misconception. It was not that.
It is not my misconception. Are you ready to say on record today that you will not get the eldermen to vote for the mayor elections? Can you say that on record today?
You see, I can go on record saying that if it is not allowed in the law, it will not be done.
Of course, it is not allowed in the law. The law is very clear.
So
it is
it
not
won't
allowed.
be done. So it won't be done. But if it is
And
allowed
why were
in the
you
law,
trying to do it today?
they were not voting. They were taking oath as a member. You are differentiating between the two. Were they voting?
Not at all, sir. You were going to
Then-
get them to take oath and then you were going to get them to vote. That
This
was
is
your plan
why-
all along.
why-
We will
why-
not allow you
why-
to do these illegal
why-
and
why-
unconstitutional
why-
things in Delhi.
Right.
You can
Let
do
me
it
just
all
get
over
in
the country,
Mr.
but in Delhi,
Neeraj
Aam Aadmi
Mishra
Party
here at
will
this
not
point.
allow you to do
Miss
this.
Why-
Reena and Mr. Alok Watts, you both have made
Why
your points
are you
here. I need to
pre-assuming
get in
things?
Mr. Neeraj Mishra
Why
at
are
this
you
point.
pre-assuming
Mr.
things?
Neeraj Mishra, Aam Aadmi Party also making allegations that you've played to the tunes of BJP. BJP wanted you to walk out. That's what you have done. Aam Aadmi Party's claims.
Sneha, can you ask Beena if Arvind Kejriwal or any leader who's taking care of the MCD on behalf of Arvind Kejriwal, did he seek time with Delhi Congress President or Delhi Congress in charge just to come and say that you come and support us, that we want to have a better Delhi? Did any one of them seek time with him? We have
Well, if that
initially
was how
also-
politics was played, it would have been a great thing. I mean, you don't have politics like this anywhere in India, so that would have been a totally different chapter.
I'll give you an
Did you
example.
stage a walkout
I'll give you an example.
at the behest of Bharatiya Janata Party then? Did
No,
they seek
Reena,
a meeting
Reena,
with you?
Reena,
And did you
Reena,
stage a
we
walkout?
staged- we
Was
staged
there
a
a quid pro
walkout
quo
because
that
the
your
A&D
parshad
team,
was
which has
nominated
been
to the
looting
High
Delhi,
Committee?
Both of
Was
you
there a
speaking is
quid
not
pro
going to
quo?
help at this
For
point,
how
Mr.
much
Neeraj.
did you sell
Please,
your
please
councillors?
complete.
My information,
Miss
my
Reena,
Reena,
let
information
Mr.
is
Neeraj
that
complete, please.
For 50
Let me,
lakhs,
Miss Reena, you've been given
Congress
enough
Party has
time.
sold out
We
its
have to
councillors.
allow Mr.
Sneha
Neeraj
ji.
to speak, please.
Sneha ji, we walked out because the people of Delhi did not give us the mandate to form the mayor, to have a mayor in Delhi.
Would you see
So
that as
what we did
facilitating the
was,
BJP?
no, because
Procure?
these A team, look, the A team and B team of the RSS is working hand in hand. And this is the anarchic setup which they have created in Delhi. This is the same thing which has happened in Punjab. This is the same thing which has happened in Chandigarh. This is the same thing which is happening
Okay.
all across the
The
country.
last,
So
the
these
final
people,
comments from everybody. We are totally out of time. Just 30 seconds to everybody, please. Please be mindful of the time. Now what? It was supposed to be the elections of the mayor. Now what? Now Delhi is without a mayor.
See, let's
Sneha,
tell you one thing.
And injured councillors from all sides with havoc and terrible scenes
yeah.
inside.
So mayor is the first citizen of Delhi, and we as citizens of Delhi should at least have a respectable person, a person who should be looked up to. Politicians are a reflection of the society, and this is not.
Are you
the
saying no one
society
is right now
which
worthy of
minds-
it?
No, I don't think any one of these people who are gundas, who are having an anarchic setup inside the well, these people are not at least.
Get your
but
point.
They should be.
All right, quickly, Ms. Reena and Mr. Alok.
See,
Let me tell
Sneha,
you one thing.
Bharatiya Janata Party should respect the mandate of the people of Delhi. This is how democracy works. You win some elections, you lose some elections.
Right.
But we have seen this in the last 7-8 years that Bharatiya Janata Party does not respect the mandate of the people. Their whole machinery is about winning elections
All
and
right.
not delivering on anything after
Mr.
that.
Alok Watts.
So we really hope that now the people of Delhi have clearly given a mandate to Aam Aadmi Party.
Right.
Bharatiya
Mr.
Janata
Alok
Party
Watts.
should help us govern Delhi better.
Mr. Alok Watts.
Let me tell you one thing, Sneha. In democracy, you have the right to fight elections. You see in the president elections, the one party nominates one man and everybody knows he's
30
going to
seconds,
win.
sir.
But still the other person fights. He knows he's going to lose. But we have democratically gone to fight the elections. But the way they have been attacking the women and coming in abbreviated condition to the house, this is not
right.
acceptable. This
Okay,
is not
thank you very
democracy.
much, Ms. Reena, Mr. Neeraj and Mr. Alok for joining us on this discussion. Before we take a break, we'll just leave you with these visuals. This is the democracy that we are talking about after the elections and the campaign. We'll just leave you with these visuals of what happened at the Civic Centre today. Shameful. What was supposed to be an election for the post of mayor has resulted in this.